Okay, good morning, everybody. I'm going to turn some music on and we are going to get started for today's workout. Okay, so today is going to be strength and a little bit of cardio. Hopefully, sound is good. Make sure you have your water. I have two. Hey, R1, I'm just recording this. So jump on in. All right, so today is mostly strength with some cardio. I'm recording this already. So I have two sets of weights. I have 10s and 12s. I may grab something heavier. Good to see you. I have a couple of bands we're going to be using for some lower body after the warm up. And we're going to get started right away. So let's get nice and warm. Let me know if you can see and hear me okay. Good? Okay, perfect. New playlist today. So happy Monday, everybody. Let's take a big deep breath up and then open up that chest and tap it out 4 times. And then we're going to take another deep breath up, pull and open the chest and tap. 4, 3, 2. Let's do that 2 more times. Take it up, pull down, really retract through those shoulder blades, open the chest. 1 more. Take it up. Exhale, nice big breath. 4, 3, 2. Let's just take a nice big deep breath up. Bring those arms down and squat it out. Down and up. You can bring those arms out in front. Good. So I have 10s and 12s today and a couple of bands. Good. Great way to start the week with some strength and a little bit of cardio. Good. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Last one. We're going to take our fingertips at our temples. We're going to crunch, open, bring those arms out, turn the palms back, touch just that lower back, bring it back out, and then do it again. So we're going to crunch, open, out. You can take this at your own pace. You can take it a little slower. Get that little open through the chest as you come out of that crunch. Good. Do it again. Open. And then we're just going to do the crunch after this one. So bring those fingertips here. Just crunch and open. It's almost like a little standing cat and cow. I'm just going to show you from the side. Round, open. So I want you to drop those elbows down. You don't have to go too low there. Just open up through that shoulder. Last one. Good. And now we're just going to take those arms and circle them. Let's add a toe tap. You can take those feet out a little wider. You want to think about this as going a little bit slower than just like to the beat. So you really want to open up through that shoulder. Reach long through the fingertips. Now keep the toe tap, no arms. You can pick up the pace here. Hamstring curl, pull. Pull. Let's do a bicep curl. We're going to get everything nice and warm. Good. Tap it out with a little tricep kick back and lean forward. Now we're going to keep the kick back and we're going to tap the toe behind the heel. So it's like a little step touch. If you don't like going behind the heel, you can just tap it in. This gives you a little bit more glute, lower back and hamstring. 8 more. 8, 7, 6. I'm feeling those triceps already. Step touch, no arms. Good. Reach and pull those arms, pull. Warm up the chest and back. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 4, 3. Feet apart, squat down and up. Good. Now we're going to take a squat and an alternating tap down lunge. Squat, tap down, squat, tap down. Now I'm bending the back knee. Good. Now, on the next one, we're gonna go and step back into a lunge, a runner's lunge. Let's open up. Good. Now bring that hand down and come to a pyramid stretch for your hamstring. Just do the best you can. Good. Bring your feet parallel again. Roll it up. Big shoulder roll, big arm circle. And we're going to do that on the other side. Squat. Now lunge back to your runner's lunge. Open up. Good. Nice and deep there. And then bring that hand down. Little pyramid stretch. Don't worry about how low you go here. I know my hamstrings are super tight, so I'm not that low here. Bring your feet parallel and roll it up. Big arm circle, and you are ready to go. Grab some water. Okay. Put that band. Now I'm using my rubbery bands. I have a heavy and a medium. Don't go too crazy here. I'm going to just use it above the ankles. Now this one says, I think it says heavy, but it doesn't feel that heavy. I like the yellow one too, so may use that one later. All right, so we're just gonna have our feet apart. Now you wanna make sure you're not so far apart that your knees buckle in. So I'm just here, because this band's pretty tight. So we're gonna do a pulse out squat from the center. I'm gonna hold one heavy weight. Just gonna hold a 12. You can go heavier if you want. This is 40 seconds. So we're gonna step out with this leg first. Let's just wait for that beat to kick in. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, stand other side. 1, 2, 3, stand. Good, you have 40 seconds here. So make sure when you step out that your knees don't buckle in. Good. Working on those legs with our first section here. We are going to repeat these one more time. Got 5 seconds. This will probably be the last one. And come on up. Good. All right. Now we're gonna squat so we're gonna squat and then stagger, pulse for 3, come up, squat, and then stagger, pulse for 3, okay? Same weight, here we go. So we squat, come up, stagger, squat, pulse 1, 2, 3, now squat again, take that other foot back on an angle, 2, the band is a little bit in use here. You're getting a little bit of resistance there. Oh, my favorite song. I haven't made any jokes yet. I did have a bad dream last night. It wasn't bad. It's just been on my mind. I had a dream I was in London in a train station with my kids. And I kind of lost them on the train. The boys were going somewhere. And we were meeting them later. Oh, and I lost my train of thought. It was a crazy dream. I don't know why I had it. Last one. Pulse, 2, 3, and up. Good. Now we have a little bit of a cardio move. You can do this with or without a weight. Well, I really got sidetracked there. I'm taking a lighter weight. Now it's a stagger, kind of like jump switch. This with or without the band too. So I'm going to show you from the side. So it's hand switch. So you go back to that stagger squat, but there's just like a little bit of a jump, not much of a jump. Okay, it's 40 seconds. You ready? You can also do it with a tap down with your hand. You don't have to use a weight. All right, here we go. Take it back. But it's quick. You're stepping into that front heel. Hinge at the hip. And you're kind of using that band a little bit. Keep the feet apart, stretch the band. Make sure you're not going out on the diagonal, you're pushing back. Ooh. Nice long back. Let that weight just kind of come down and use it for resistance. Push into the front heel. Wow, this is getting my heart rate up. 3, 2, and 1. All right, now the sweatshirt comes off. We're gonna repeat all those 3 moves. Ooh. How we doing? Good? All right. So if you want to go heavier for that side-to-side lunge, remember we're pulsing 3 center, 3 center. I'm going to grab that 12 again. Felt perfect for a Monday. All right. And then we have the squat with the staggered pulse for 3. All right. Ready? We're going to step out this leg first. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, up. So you can hold that weight here like a goblet. You could hold it maybe like this, if that feels better for you, or like this. I'm going to show you from the side. Step out, really establish that squat. Chest up. You don't want to bring your feet too far together, too close together, because you want to keep that tension on the band. To be feeling it. Almost there. Really sit into those heels a little deeper now, second time around. Last one. Finishing on that opposite side. Come up. Good. All right. So that next one, you can take the weight out of your hand if you need to. We're going to squat and then pulse for 3, 2, 1, and then squat, pulse for 3, 2, 1. It's a staggered squat. Use the same weight. All right, ready? Feet apart. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. So you really don't get much break there because you're squatting in the center right here. So if you didn't like that, if it was just too much, then you can come up. And I want you to keep the pulses slow. So sometimes I see momentum take over. I'll show you from the side. So it's 1, 2, 3, painfully slow. Playlist is pretty good. So I think it's a TRX playlist I downloaded. Whoop, there I go again. Push. I'm really feeling those legs. 2, 3, and squat center, and you're out. All right, now we have that cardio move, and then we move on. All right, so we're gonna get that lighter weight, and I'm gonna switch it out. I'll face this way. All right. So this weight goes in the opposite hand, and you just switch it out. Here we go, 40 seconds. So here it is without the jump. See how I'm not jumping here? The jump just gives you a little bit extra cardio response. Stretch that band. I'm gonna show you from the front. Nice long neck, long back. Ooh. Come on. 15 seconds. Feeling those legs? All right, come on, we go to upper body after this. 3, 2, and 1. Whew. All right, we'll take that band off, get a drink. How we doing? You awake now? Good way to start a Monday strong. All right. So this one is about the back and the shoulders. So the first one, we're going to do a 3 pulse row and release. I'm going to get 15s for this one. I'll see how I do. I may have to drop for the second set. And then we have 1 row, 2 push presses. So we go row, 2 pushes, okay? Row, clean it, 2 pushes. I might have to go lighter on that one. All right, and then we have a burpee row overhead press, or like a burpee clean and press for our cardio. So it's gonna be a fun one. All right, get your weights for your back row. It's a 3 pulse. You're gonna be bent over for 40 seconds. If you need to come up, you can come up in between. Feet parallel, hinge, ready. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and press. A little bit more time under tension here. The 15s feel okay. Your core is tight. Don't underestimate how much you're feeling the hamstrings and the glutes here. Bend the knees, feel that core. So I have a new blog post, I'll post it. I tried to send it to my email list, but I have to authenticate my website first, and their mail rate, which is where I send my emails through, it's a little tricky. So I have to have my web person help me with that. So I will try to post that blog article. It's like a healthy tips checklist. Last one. And push into those heels. Good. All right. Yeah, I went to send it and it was like, you must authenticate your domain. So I was like, it let me send the test, but not the whole shebang, which is like to 500 people. All right. We're going to do row to 2 push presses. So it's row, push, push. Okay, they're fast. So I'm gonna go with 12s here. You can also do a single arm overhead press if you want. We have 40 seconds, ready? So we row 1, and then we lift those heels, push, push. This one's on your pace. Row, clean it, push, push. I need my legs to help me with the push press. Oh, why did I do 2 rows there? That's okay, you could do 2 rows if you want. Row, push, push. Really break it apart. Push, push. This one gets the heart rate up a little bit. Shoulders and back. Come on, finish it. If it's hard to finish, you know you have the right weights. These feel perfect. They're giving me a challenge. Let's do one more. Finish with those pushes, bring it down. Whew. All right, we're gonna do a burpee with a clean and press, okay? So I'm gonna take my 15s here. So it's a burpee on dumbbells. 40 seconds. Okay. And the way the clean and press is gonna look, because I'm doing the burpee with my palms facing each other, it's gonna be this way. So I may keep my palm facing in. If you wanna clean it the other way, that's perfectly fine. All right, ready? Here we go, burpee, knees are bent, go. It's only 1, okay, at a time. Come on. Maybe my all-time favorite move. And when I use heavier weights, boy, do I know it. Work on the jumping back to that plank. Make sure you make it all the way back there. Keep your core strong on that plank. Woo. Now, if you have lighter weights, maybe you're going faster. This is about my speed for these. You have 1 more. Finish it up on the opposite side if you need more time. Whew. Okay, we're gonna repeat those, okay? You felt that was easy. Get heavier. I felt like it was just right. All right, I'm gonna do that back row. I'm gonna do a different grip this time. I'm gonna take my palms back, but make sure that you don't do this. So 1, 2, 3, down. If you wanna do the palm in, feel free. Or if you like to do a palm forward, just make sure you're not bending through the wrist. Pay attention to what your wrists are doing. Good. All right, this is gonna be a little harder for me, I think, with the 15s, but I'm gonna try it. I've got my 12s if I need it. All right, we ready? Open up that chest, hinge, define that position, and go. 3, 2, 1. Now it's almost like a little upright row, a little bit, not a lot. You have to go out wide. 2, 3. I am definitely slowing on this one. And the pulses are not fast, okay? It's like a hover. You gotta let it simmer there, just like we did with that squat pulse and that staggered squat pulse. Come on. You only have 5 seconds. Keep the wrist straight and finish. Good. All right. Now we have 1 row, 2 push presses. Now, if you wanted to, you could do your row here and then do your push presses with the palms out, okay? I'll try it with my 12s. I don't know if I'm gonna like it, but I'll give it a shot. 1 row, 2 push presses. Vary the grip if you like. Ready? And go. Row. Oh, that works. It's not bad. Not as bad as I thought. That way you can keep that same grip. Feels definitely harder with the palms out. Oh. Use the legs. Bent over row, pull back, clean it, push. 5 seconds, guys. Definitely gets the heart rate up. Finish with your push. Put them down with control. All right. We have the burpee with the clean and press. Now, you can, again, clean it this way if you want, okay? I may just keep my palm in. I'll see how I feel. But you have the freedom to do either one. I'll try it with the palm up, but it's only one arm coming up at a time. All right, so we're gonna burpee back. I don't like it because with the burpee, it's just not, it doesn't feel as comfortable for that flow. And with the heavier weight, I kind of like it. If I wasn't doing the burpee, I might use that core. I'm going to show you from the front just because, keep going, just because I did not show that view. Make sure you bend those knees and push into your heels for the burpee. Come on. 1 more each side, maybe more ahead of me. Finish it. Time. Whew. Get a drink. Whew. All right, back to legs. We're gonna go deadlift with a little pulse at the bottom. So it's like a 1.5 and then up. You don't usually do that. Partly because I want you to pick the right weights. If it's too heavy and you're rounding, you do not wanna do that. Okay. And then we have 1 deadlift with a 3 pulse curtsy. You can do that with 1 weight. Sorry about the nose blowing. Can't help it. It's naggy cold. Okay. Deadlift. I'm gonna go 15s here. So remember, you want to make sure you keep your armpits closed in, not so much that you're here, but arms are close to the body. So we're going to go down, hover, and up. Make sure when you come up, don't do this, okay? You want to really stay in the core. Squeeze your glutes as hard as you want, okay? And make sure you're not too stiff. Get those shoulders down. We have enough tension in our shoulders on a daily basis. Okay, ready? 1.5 deadlift, 40 seconds. Squeeze those glutes right from the get-go. Here we go. Now, you might not be exactly my pace, but I want you to be around that. And then as soon as I come up, I go right back down. Sometimes what I see with this move is we linger too much at the top. You know, you want to get to the good stuff. It's just up and then you go right back down. Make sure your back is straight, shoulder blades in your back pockets. You should be able to keep this pace. You don't have to go maybe below, you want to kind of go below the knee, but you don't have to go to the foot, to the floor. That might be creating a rounded shoulder. Last one. Come up. Now, if that felt too easy, get something heavier next time. Now I'm going to take one weight. I'm going to do one deadlift. I'm going to get a 20. And then keep my arms low for the the curtsy. Did you see how I put pulse and curtsy together? Oh boy. Cold is affecting me. I got to make you laugh though. All right, shoulders back and down. One deadlift, just a regular. And then we go 1, 2, 3, up. 40 seconds. Come all the way up after the curtsy. Deadlift, come up. Think about all that work going on in the core when you hinge and unhinge. Again, get something heavy. This weight is challenging my balance on the curtsy. Come on. We have a fun little cardio move after this. Do 3. Finish with your deadlift and you're out. Good. Put it down. All right. We're going to do a lateral shuffle with one dumbbell. So sometimes you're going to run without it. Sometimes you're going to run with it. So I'm going to get a 10-pound weight and put it over here. So I'm going to shuffle and tap down, shuffle and pick up the weight, put it down, shuffle without it. So when you pick up the weight, pick it up with an alternating hand as best you can, but you're not curling it or anything like that. If you mess up, it doesn't matter. You're still working. You can also do this without the weight. So stand behind that weight, squat it down, get low. Whatever space you have, shuffle to and tap. Now shuffle. I'm going to pick it up with this hand. Put it down. Now you do have to kind of pick it up. You might bend the elbow a little bit. That's okay. I'm just saying you're not doing a curl. So I'm going to pick it up with the right hand, tap, and then pick it up with my left hand. Now, I notice when I pick it up with the right, I would tend to bend that elbow, but when I pick it up with the left, not happening. Pushing your heels. It's weird, but know your body. I'm trying to get rid of that. There it is. 4, 3, 2, put it back, and you're out. Oh. I haven't done that one in a while. Get a drink and we're repeating. Then we're going to be on the ground, and then we have a little kind of bonus move. Bonus set. All right. All right. We're going to repeat those, so get something for that deadlift. I'm going to try it with 20s. Feeling good. I felt like 15s were good, but I think I can do the 20. Sometimes it might be even grip strength when you're going up in weight. So always feel free to do like a half of a segment with one and then half with the lighter. I always have my lighter weights ready. Take that break and change it. Ready? 40 seconds. Here we go. Oh, definitely feeling harder. You know, don't forget deadlifts. You can handle heavier weight. Just like in a back row, you can handle heavier, like a chest press. Low down that little 1.5. Oh boy. Now, you have to figure out, maybe this is too much on your back. I'm definitely feeling it in my low back because all those muscles are working. This isn't just hamstring and glute. This is core as well. And your core is so much more than lower abs, upper abs, obliques. It incorporates glutes, hamstrings, inner thigh, pelvic floor. Last one. Oh. And time. Oh, yowza. All right. And we have one deadlift, curtsy pulse. I'm going to curtsy to this side first. I'm going to take the 20. Now you can also do it with two weights. If you want to hold two weights, it's fine. Ready? Here we go. We don't need as much rest. This is my less stable side, so I just hesitated there. So it's okay if you're slower or ahead of me or faster than me. Just don't want to go off of what the exercise is. Stay true. But, you know, I may stop. I may come up to the screen. I may have to take care of something with the timer. So you just stay with the move. Push into that front heel. You don't know how many times I see, even though the heel's down, I feel that sometimes we can push into our toe a little bit more. Use your whole foot. Spread those toes. Ugh. Definitely feeling that low back in such a good therapeutic way. Finish one more on the other side. Whatever side I started with my left foot going back. So I'm going to finish here. And I'm going to finish with a deadlift. Ooh, hard to finish. And time. All right, I'm going to get my lighter weight. Now, if you want to go to a 12, go to a 12 or go to a heavier weight. You may be using an 8 and then you want to go to a 10. I'm going to try a 12. I'm going to put the weight here and start this time. And I'm going to shuffle and tap, come back, pick it up with this hand. Over there, I'll pick it up with this hand. I think sometimes my body does something else. Ready? Then we move on to chest and triceps and legs. Okay, ready? And go. You can work on your speed. You can work on your reaction time. You know, you put it down, you just go, okay? You just go, you don't linger there. Put it down, you don't overthink it. And get as many in as you can. Come on. Sometimes when I really focus, I can really pick up my pace. 5 seconds. Push into those heels no matter what. See what I did there? Picked it up with the other hand. This is your last one. Put it down where it started. Oh, get a drink. All right, last circuit. Chest, triceps. Oh, feels so good to be on the floor. All right. Whew. Let's take that band, put it above the knees. Above the knees this time. All right. Okay. Chest press. Okay, so we're gonna add a glute bridge to it. okay? So it's slow up and down in one. So it's up, 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 down. 1, 2, hold, down, okay? Get whatever weights you can handle. Now, since I am putting it with a glute bridge, you might want to go lighter. Or if you want to go heavier, eliminate the glute bridge, okay? All righty. Okay, now make sure on your glute bridge that your heels are down and that they're not too far out, okay? I'm gonna open up my knees a little bit so I feel the stretch of that band. I'm gonna take my weights out. I have 15s. I think this is gonna be fine. Now, my elbows are down. This is the only time they're gonna be down. They're never gonna touch the floor again. They're gonna hover, okay? So bring them up to hover. 1, 2, 3, lower. You got 40 seconds. 1, 2, hold. Bring it down. 1, 2, hold. Keep those weights apart at the top. Get that little lock in with the glutes. And if you're not doing the glute bridge, that's okay. You're still holding it at the top. Keep pushing out on the band. If you don't have a band, you can do this totally without a band. Remember, the arms hover. Okay, we keep that little hold on the arms. 1, 2, hold. Bring it down. Good. Bring those elbows in. Come up. We're going to do a narrow chest press and then 3 skull crushers. So I'm going to go tens here because I know myself with a skull crusher, they're hard for me. And we're going to do it with a glute bridge hold this time. Okay, we're not going to go up and down with it. We're just going to hold it up. Again, you can eliminate that. Okay. All right, let's start with the skull crushers, shall we? It's the hardest one. Ready? 3 skull crushers. Your pace, whatever time you're doing these in. And then we have a narrow chest press where we kiss the rib cage, okay? If you don't like that, you could maybe do a chest fly. That's fine too. If you're not into that narrow chest press, it feels awkward, do a chest fly right there. That's a good one. Keep the elbows high and keep that squeeze on the glutes. Now you should be able to, not that you're gonna lift your head, but you should be able to lift your head when you're in a glute bridge. You're not putting that much pressure on your head. It's on the shoulder blades and the feet. Oh, these are hard. Narrow chest press works the triceps a little bit more than a chest fly, but again, you do you. We're gonna finish with the narrow chest press. Oh, and that's it. Woo, bring it down. Woo. All right. All right. We're gonna bring that band down to the toes. We're gonna do a banded bicycle, okay? If you've never done these, they're so fun, but the band can pop off, I'm just letting you know. You almost have to flex your feet and you have to kind of have it by your laces. So it's on my feet like that. This is gonna present a little bit more of a challenge when you straighten the leg. So you have to kind of keep the feet apart a little bit more. Fingertips up, or head, neck, and shoulders up. Stretch the band a little bit. And we're just gonna go 40 seconds. Now, I probably have my legs a little higher. Squeeze. You're pulling one knee in, you're pushing out. But if your feet are too close together, you're gonna not feel the band. You wanna keep the band stretched, so feet apart like on that railroad track. Maybe that's why I had that crazy dream, because I'm always talking about railroad tracks. It was nuts. I was afraid. I couldn't find anybody. I was on a train alone in London. And I was like, I hope the boys make it. They were going to see some play. I'm gonna have to tell them this crazy dream. Legs, core, you gotta really pull into your core so you don't shift side to side. Pretend you're on that balance beam. Last one. Whew. Bring it in. Whew. All right, we're repeating those. So I'm gonna put that band back above the knees. Notice we didn't do any push-ups yet. They're coming in the bonus part. It's gonna be so fun. It's actually not a push-up, I don't think. It's more of like a bear kind of sit-out situation. No, it is push-ups. Oh, wow. All right. I'm gonna grab my 15s again. They felt good. They felt challenging with the glute bridge. Oh, all right. Chest press, you're gonna go up, slow, and then down a little quicker, not very quick, okay? And the bridge is gonna match it. Squeeze those glutes, hover. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, down. I'm gonna try to keep a better pace. Hi, Jenny. Here comes trouble. Oh, I don't wanna hit you with my weight. Oh my goodness. 1, 2, 3, down. You're not coming down super fast, but you are hovering those arms. So it's 1, 2, 3, down. I can't go because Jenny's here. I'm getting a nice isometric hold. Boy, oh, she's just gonna sit right there. And finish your last one, guys. Don't mind me. And time. Whew. All right. Gotta watch your pets. Never want to injure them in the process. All right. Narrow press, 3 skull crushers. I'm definitely staying with my 10s. Now, if you wanted to, you could have one weight and you could do a narrow chest press. So if you wanted to like go heavier or lighter, that's a really nice option too. I'm just going to use my 10s because I feel like they're the best fit for me. And I'm going to hold the glute bridge up, but I'm going to be on my toes this time. Okay, so lift your heels up. That's going to spice it up for your calves. If you don't like it, just put your heels down. All right, I'm going to start with the skull again. 40 seconds, go. 1, 2, 3, narrow. So the heels are up just to give it a little bit extra through the calves. You're still feeling this, the glutes. You may be feeling it a little bit more in your quads, okay, with the band. Try to keep that space between your shoulder and your ears. Relax a little bit. This is really hard. My heart rate's way up because there are more muscles at play. Last time we didn't involve the calves. This is a great one to keep that knee healthy. Sometimes we only strengthen the quads and hamstrings for knee health, but don't forget about the ankles, the feet. This is your last one, by the way. Probably more than 40 seconds. Time. Bring it in. Ooh. All right. Okay. All right. We're going to do that same thing, but we're going to add a little hold to it. So it's going to be 1, 2, hold, 1, 2, hold on the bicycle. One of my favorite ways to work the obliques. All right. So that band goes above the shoelaces. And you're going to bring your knees in. Abs are super tight. Lift the head, neck, and shoulders. Really get up on those shoulder blades. Fingertips there just for support. Here we go. 1, 2, hold. Again. 1, 2, hold. I'm going to try and lower my legs to challenge my lower abs. Really have to think. Pull, pull, hold for 2. Pull, pull, hold. 1, 2. See how I held out a little longer that time? Hold for 1, 2. This is excellent for the quads as well. Come on. Stay on that balance beam. One more each side. Hold it for 1, 2. Really use your breath. Don't hold your breath. And time. Take that band off. All right. Whew. Okay. We're going to put a little mix together. All right. Okay. I'm going to put that band above the knees. I'm sorry, above the ankles. So it's just a little bonus here. We're going to do 10 reps of everything. One time. Just a little extra bonus. Yes, there will be push-ups. Just 10 of everything I say. 10 of everything I say. Okay, I'm gonna put the band above my knees. And we're not using any equipment. No equipment. So that's gonna be fun. All right, we may move the band at some point. All right, we have 10 squats, 10 squat jumps, okay? Those are the first two things. No repeat, we're just gonna bang it out and then we're out. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 squat jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 push-ups. Come out. 10 push-ups. 10, 9, 8, 7. We have burpees after this. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it. Burpees. 10 burpees with the band on. I know it feels weird. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Go into a bear plank. Hold. Hold. Just hold it. 10 shoulder taps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 burpees. To a bear. To bear. To bear. Not going all the way back. 3. 5 for me. 6. Going to the floor. 8. 9. 10. Go to the floor. Put that band above your knees quickly. Go to an elbow. Side plank. Slam. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold an elbow plank. Elbow plank. Find it. 10 double knee. 10, 9, 8, 7. Don't disturb the pelvis. 6, 5. Stay over your elbows. 3, 2. Go to the other side for the clam. And we're done. Here we go. 1, 2. You can also separate the feet if you like. I like the feet together for some reason. I lost count. I think we have 6 more. 5 more. 4, 3, lift. 2, 1. Talk about perfect timing. Take that off. Oh, nice job. Hi, Jenny. Let me kiss. All right. We're gonna cool down. Oh, perfect timing. All right, come to all fours. Get a drink if you like. Hi, Jenny. Kiss your dog, or let your dog kiss you. Hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Give me a little cat and cow. Good. Oh, woke up in London. Yeah, I did wake up in London during my sleep. Let's hear the words of the song. Give me that cat and cow, but let the pelvis lead the way. Come on, drop those shoulders down. Two more. My toes are pointed. Last one. Nice job. Come to neutral spine and sit into your child's pose. Maybe Jenny will join me. Jenny will do her puppy dog pose. Now your knees can be wider here. They can be more together, which is a little bit more on the quad and the knee. Nice. Really feel that nice open chest here. Come into your cobra or up dog. So you can separate the knees, bring it down. You can be here for your baby cobra or swan dive. You can lift and lower the chest. If you want, you can be in your up dog. Hey, look right and left. Just make sure you're not crunched to your ears here. Nice job. Curl the toes under, come into down dog. You can pedal the feet or just settle the heels. Sometimes I like to just shift the weight side to side and between my hands and settle into it. There's no, right or wrong here. You can move your body. You don't have to be all stiff. If you like to pedal. All right, we're gonna lift the right leg up. So really glue that left foot or heel down. Let that knee open, look up and under your right arm. And then we're gonna bring that foot in for a runner's stretch right away. And then we're gonna drop the knee and lift the chest, the arms up, and maybe reach for that opposite arm. Really feeling a deeper stretch to that hip flexor. Release it, stretch that hamstring. We're going to bring that heel out, chest to thigh. You can also hold on to that toe. Nice job. We're going to go back into that down dog. So settle your feet back. Find it. Find your perfect position where you feel balanced, where you feel good, grounded, and then bring that other leg up. Bend the knee, look up and under your left arm. Let that foot kind of go. I know, Jenny, I'm getting all the kisses. Now bring that knee in and then carefully put your foot down for your runner's stretch. Remember, you're on that railroad. You're not one foot behind the other. Sometimes that can really mess you up. Bring that back knee down, lift the arms up. Feel that immediate nice stretch for your hip flexor. You want to go a little deeper, go here, or both arms up. Bring it down, stretch that hammy. Ooh. Now make sure you're not here. Really try to hinge. Flex your foot. And then come to a 90-90. Any way that feels good. I'm going to turn this way. We're going to be flipping it. Oh, I'm going to turn the music off first. Go to your 90-90. Two 90-degree angles. We don't need this need for speed. Okay, I'm just going to turn that off real quick. Okay, just a little hip mobility, so important for keeping everything strong as we move through our daily life. All right, so we're just going to hinge over, come up, switch to the other side. If you need your hands behind you, you can do that. Hinge, come up. This side is my better side. I can get further down. This side, not so much. Takes me a little bit more to warm this up. So you may just want to press the knee down. Now, if this seems like to be too much, we're going to do one more each side. I'll show you another option. to open up those hips, especially if you're tight in the morning. Bring it down. Okay. Another option is having your feet nice and wide, hands behind you. Try not to collapse. And you're just going to alternate bringing the knee down. And it may not, like in the morning when I do this, the knee does not go anywhere near the floor. Hands behind you just for a little support so you can lean back. Excellent for hip health. You can hold it there for a second. Last one. So that's a good option as well. All right, let's go into down dog. And then walk those hands in. Bend the knees as you get to your toes. Roll it up one vertebrae at a time. Big shoulder roll, big arm circle. Hands to your heart. Give yourselves a hand. Thanks for joining me. Happy Monday. I'll grab my water. Make sure you check out my blog on my website. I will try to send it if you're on my email list once my website gets authenticated, which is super annoying. But I'll put it on my Fit with Christina Facebook group for women as well. All right, let me end the recording. Have a great day, everybody.